Now let's dive deep into this big LGBTQ story for today. I'm Bishop Darrell Watkins, and let's queer up faith. Pope Leo the 14th signals continuity on LGBTQ+ welcome after meeting queer advocate. Pope Leo the 14th met with LGBTQ+ Catholic advocate Father James Martin, who says queer members of the church will be encouraged by the new pontiff's stance. After Leo's election in May, controversy resurfaced over past comments in which he criticized entertainment media for showing sympathy for beliefs and practices that are at odds with the gospel, citing the homosexual lifestyle and alternative families comprised of same-sex partners and their adopted children. These remarks marked a clear difference from Pope Francis, who, while complicated in his relationship with queer people, moved the church toward more inclusion. But now, according to the Associated Press, Leo has told Father Martin he intends to carry forward his predecessor's outreach.
I heard the same message from Pope Leo that I heard from Pope Francis, which is the desire to welcome all people, including LGBTQ people. So I think it's a continuation of that kind of approach, that kind of pastoral approach. My sense from knowing him a little bit at the Synod is that he's a very open, welcoming, inclusive person, so I wasn't too worried. But it's wonderful to hear this continuation. There's a lot on his plate. Ukraine, Gaza, Myanmar, Sudan, places like that are high on his priority list. He wants to work for peace and unity. But he also wanted to remind people that this is a church for todos, todos, todos. If people were happy with Pope Francis's approach to LGBTQ Catholics, they're going to be happy with Pope Leo's approach.
Leo, the first U.S.-born pontiff, has affirmed Catholic doctrine that marriage is a union between a man and a woman, but also emphasized dignity and respect for all. From the unborn to the elderly, quote, from the sick to the unemployed, citizens and immigrants alike, end quote. While Francis condemned criminalization of homosexuality and said being gay was, quote, not a crime, end quote, he stopped short of supporting same-sex unions and at times used language that drew criticism. At this early stage, many queer Catholics will be watching closely to see whether Pope Leo's promise of welcome translates into lived change. I got a few things to say.
I was hoping so. I was like, you're the one that I want to know. Yeah.
Just a couple of thoughts around this. Because first of all, the gospel, I hate when they just throw words around and then you're like, that's supposed to end the thing. There is not one thing in the Gospels about marriage equality. There's not much about marriage, but certainly nothing about marriage equality.